First ball, day 5. So an aggressive approach from these two, understandably, given the state of the game yesterday evening. Just 5 overs, racing to 30.
Or right now, first boundary of day 5. 36 for none. Yeah, no fielder deep offside. So this area, and when he gets width on offer, he will look to capitalize. Yeah, just a lift. There's been so much control on offer, even though they've scored quickly. There's been a degree of responsibility between this opening partnership.
But Dezorzi has played beautifully, in full control of that, on bended knees. Morning, Stacey-Ann.
You can tell that the approach is to get quick runs. Another boundary from Dezorzi.
On he comes and he strangles this man down the leg side. He's been the better of the two left-arm spinners on this West Indies team. Unfortunate for Dezorzi, though.
Yeah, just what West Indies wanted. Brought on their ace, the spinner. And is he able to pick up that edge? Just following that delivery, Dezorzi, he'll be disappointed. Falling 5 short, and again to Jomel Warrican. He goes for 45. It's a 78 for 1.
That's it right there. Right there. And that's why I was a little bit surprised that there was only one slip to him, given the nature of his first innings dismissal, even if the pitch is slow. And there we go. Good on both sides of the ground. They've decided after the water break that they're going to try to shift to another gear, having gotten a couple of quiet overs in. Wonderful shot.
Almost pitched into the slot for Aiden Markram. He kept his eyes on that delivery all the way through the shot.
Swept leg side, intentional elevation on that stroke to beat short fine leg, and he gets 4. So a wonderful stroke by Stubbs. That's very straight indeed, but straight into the hands of Jason Holder. He's a tall man, so the elevation wasn't right from Aiden Markram. He'll be disappointed because he's well set and he looked quite fluent. Second wicket now for the West Indies.
Yeah, he took him downtown a little earlier in his spell on this occasion. Flighted delivery again, but perhaps hit the bottom of the bat, and yeah, that is a tall, lengthy fella to clear on the long on boundary. Good catch by Jason Holder. Aiden Markram, he goes for 38. South Africa 1-1-3 for 2.
There's that aggression. Put down. Desperate cries from Jaden Seals and the West Indian fielders. A missed opportunity once more in this test match. Innovation from Stubbs. This is what T20 cricket has brought into the game, despite the format. Very evident.
Catch it, Jace.
And then down the ground, Jason Holder is at long on, but it sails over his head. So much better connection than that of Aiden Markram.
Great spirit and great enterprise.
Catch it.
And a little indication as to his range of scoring. He sweeps, he drives, offside and onside.
Catch it.
Very well played again. He's played that shot in the previous over for a quicker delivery.
This time much slower from Workan and deliberately over the infield. Powerfully drilled by Tristan Stubbs. Again, a smidgen of length on offer, and it just shows the power of the young man. Just look at that. He's done that exceptionally well. We saw that from him in the IPL, and he's doing it in Test match cricket. Tristan Stubbs. Cleaned him up, might have kept a little bit low. He was looking to take him out. Tristan Stubbs, and with that wicket, it brings about the declaration for South Africa. A very good knock from Stubbs, 68 from just 50 deliveries. And South Africa will end their second innings 173 for 3, an overall lead of 297.
And that's something the West Indian batters are going to have to contend with, the low bounce. That hit about 2/3 of the way up the stump.
South African second innings, 45, 38, 68 for the top 3. Bavuma unbeaten on 15. And in just 29 overs, they were able to score 173 runs. A run rate a shade under 6 runs and over. West Indies Workan picked up a couple, so 6 wickets for him. On his return to Test match cricket, Roach picked up 1. The others wicketless. .357 in their first innings and 173 for 3. And West Indies 233. They need 298 to win the Test match or to survive the rest of the day and earn a draw.
Down the track, Craig Brathwaite comes. And uncharacteristically, he holds out. Straight away, South Africa have their first.
This is uncharacteristic from the skipper. He slices off the bat and an easy catch for Tristan Stubbs. Brathwaite goes without scoring. It's 0 for 1.
Very good from Louis. Very strong on the pads as well. Oh, this is extravagant from the West Indies. Heart in hand type of start this. Should be runs. Good intent from Casey Carty, still capitalizing when he gets the opportunity.
6 of his 30 centuries in that second innings. This is a chance. Should be taken. Should be taken, yes. So that effort by Rabada, that sequencing of deliveries paying massive dividends.
Went Yorker, then went 2 short deliveries. And outfoxes Mikael Louis. Well taken by Tristan Stubbs. Excellent from Bavuma and Rabada. West Indies in trouble. Mikael Louis gone for 9, 18 for 2. Yeah, nice, very nice from Casey Carty, who is not fazed by what's going on at the other end. Yeah, he thrives on width. Anything outside that off stump, he will play it and back himself to score against.
Rather than straight down the line.
Oh!
Another sweep and a miss from Casey Carty. Will go for 4, but clear intentions by the West Indian batters to use the sweep shot.
And so finding ways to scores for long periods and go on to something big is something that is very critical to him in this innings. Gets another 4. The one impressive thing about Carty here at 3, in the way that he's played with enough intent, and he's backed this one up. Lungi has overcompensated. He puts his hand in the air and apologizes. And forces him to play the attacking shot. And he sweeps it for 4. Does well, but you've got to stick to your plan, at least for a length of time as a fielding group. Has it carried? It might have carried, you know. South Africa believe that it's carried, and Carty is in despair. Another batter getting into the 30s and not carrying on. And Maharaj strikes.
Yeah, keep rolling. Yeah, appears to me that the fingers are underneath. Do you have any other angle? Yes, if you can zoom. Yeah, keep rolling. I can see the fingers are underneath the ball as the ball gets into the hands.
Nice. Lungi and Giri will be hoping to pull something back in this over. He's not giving Temba yet what Temba wants, yet.
In the gap. Just played to the right of Kagiso Rabada, and 4 more. So pressure straight away on Markram. Release of pressure. Not quite sure that was intentional, but the aggression and release evident. In Markram goes conventionally. It's brilliantly executed. So 4 more to Alec Atenez. He moves to 40. Fine innings so far from the left-hander.
Pulled away for 4. And what a way to welcome Vernon Philander alongside me. Almost. That would have been magical from Temba Bavuma if he was able to take that catch. Lots of bounce and certainly lots of interest now for Keshav Maharaj and South Africa.
Yeah, that's the summary. 29 overs, 2 for 110. A much better session for the West Indies.
Took a while to bring Rabada back into the attack. So he should be fresh, relatively fresh, of course. Yeah, it's a shot he's played well today, Kevin Hodge. Anything short at a certain height, he's made the most of. Breakthrough. How good has Keshav Maharaj been? Every time you think they're out of the game, he brings them back in.
Absolutely brilliant once again from Keshav Maharaj. We talk about a tea break and it's done the job again. Faintest of edges through to the wicketkeeper, Calvarina. And Kevin Hodge, as positive as he was, he needs to make way to another excellent Keshav Maharaj delivery. He goes for 29, West Indies 127 for 4.
He's played it really well. Great adjustment from Alec Atenez. This is the talent that the region has celebrated. Well placed again. This could be 4. Rabada, who's done a lot of work, they'll check that. But you can understand that heavy legs, given the spell he's currently bowling. We will have a check just to make sure.
Terrific. The ability to roll the bat. gets it wide enough of long.
One spinner.
Well, there's only one that'll be able to play. That'll be welcome runs to Jason Holder. A sign of frustration. That break has probably come at the right time. Change of comes. 176 for 4.
In the air and taken. Well, he's fallen eventually to the trap that was set. He gets a fist bump from Aidan Markram, but an exceptional innings from Alec Athanase comes to an end. And another innings for him, falling in the 80s or 90s. Quite unfortunate for the young man.
This is well bowled by Keshav Maharaj, just dragging the length back a bit. He set that fielder there as a trap, and he's picked him out. Ryan Rickleton at short fine leg. His highest score, 92. Alec Athanase in the West Indies, 192 for 5.
And Holder responds with a mighty blow. This one flies all the way for 6.
A 200 comes up for West Indies. With this maximum from Jason Holder just in the slot. Yeah, no problems extending to get to that delivery.
200 comes up for the West Indies. And with that stroke, both teams and the umpires, they've decided to call play on this, the 5th and final day of this first test match between the West Indies and South Africa. What a 5 days we've had. Started with only 15 overs of play, and then we had interruptions along the way, only to end up with the West Indies in the 4th innings finishing things on 201 for 5. Jason Holder unbeaten on 31 from 76. He had a very good partnership with the young man from Dominica, Alec Athanase, who top scored with 92. And the West Indies will feel relieved that they've been able to secure a draw in this first test match. South Africa, on the other hand, with many more positives. So as we sum up this first test match, again, South Africa quite solid in their batting efforts, 357 and 173 for 3. The West Indies, of course, were under the pump initially. They were bowled out for 233, and then they finished on 201 for 5. Maharaj was exceptional with the ball. Warrican as well for the West Indies. All in all, a solid first test match between these two sides.